coffee-coloured people by the score. It's got to be better than a gammon that it has. Oh, dear. And why have I showed you this gammon? Oh, dear, let me get rid of him for a second. Oh, crikey, belay me. Because he's a very angry, a red-faced gammon. And he stands testament to what is wrong in the United Kingdom. Just like your MAGA gammons and the Maple MAGA in Canada, we have our very own MAGA morons in the form of, well, shall I say, gammon. Now, some people have said to me in the past, so you can't call people gammon, that's racist. What's that got to do with race? She's got red-faced and angry. That's why we call them gammons, because they look like gammons. And he certainly looks just like a fucking gammon. That he does. Well, this angry gammon, I'll play it in a second, is just another one of those fucking morons who he can't help himself but spout a load of bloody lies. And he probably believes that. It's probably what he's been told, because he ain't brainy enough to do his own blinking research and actually look at what is actually going on. They just have preconceptions and assumptions of what is the score regarding migration in the United Kingdom. And you have the same problems in the United States, or very similar. You know, most of those people, like, for instance, the Proud Boys and the January 6ers, they're all working now for ICE, aren't they? You know, and hailing Christy Gnomes. They go, Christy, like that they go. Yeah, Christy Gnomes. Yeah, they're not, yes. They're only giving their heart, you know, or at least that's what I was told by some MAGA. Well, this horrible little man, Tommy Robinson, Yaxley Lennon wannabe, that he is. Oh yeah, let's play it, just so you can get more of an idea of what we're on about.
So, decided to jack my job in today, because things ain't right there. Anyway, eye-opener, come up this town, Wisbeach. And while you're fucking grafting all day, mate, this place is full of immigrants, and they're in on the slot machines all day, having the time of their life with their families, fucking sitting uptown, drinking coffees, having a milkshake, fucking something to eat, chilling all day with their families. Lovely, innit? Lovely life. Hey? Well, we're all out fucking grafting at work. I mean, what the fuck's wrong with this country? This town is fucked. Seriously, pisses me right off. I mean, they're in there every day, spinning. All fucking day. Where do they get their money from? The government. What the fuck does the government give us? Fuck all, mate. You have to graft your bollocks off and struggle to make ends meet. It's a fucking liberty, mate. Sick to death of it. I'll be at that Tommy Robinson March, 13th. You want to be there for your country. Make a stand. It's about time. Fucking sick of the shit. So,
well, he's spatting a shitload of lies. I'll show you, I'll prove it to you. Because if they're managing to spin all day and coffees and milkshakes and dinner in these places all day long, that's what they're doing, yeah, that's all they're doing with their families and all that. Yeah, they're doing nothing else, that's what they're doing. Absolute bollocks. If they can do all that on €7, or £7, sorry, I'm from France, so, £7 a day, what a load of bollocks. The problem with this geezer is he's got a tiny willy, that he has. And he's probably longing for a big car that he cannot afford. And besides, he's part of the problem now, since he's decided to jack in his job. I pretty much guess what the problem with the job is him. Just another arrogant arsehole. Talking about arseholes, he's probably on Grindr. Constantly on Grindr. He's the typical sort, you like all the Republicans. Huh? And the Reform Party males that voting for Nigel Farage, they're all on bloody Grindr. They're all closet gays, the worst kind they are. But they don't reckon they are gays, because they're all like groypers, you see. Yeah, they're all online and talking to each other and meeting up on Grindr. Yeah. See, the thing is, you see, they say they ain't gay. That's what they say. I'm not gay. No. But can I suck your willy? That's kind of what they do, you know. Yeah. We're just practicing for when we get a girlfriend. Yeah, it's that kind of sort of person, I reckon. Right, our little grifter. Well, I'll show you the comments in this in a moment as well. Ah, blimey, the people following this fucking numpty are just the same. But before we do that, let's give it that for a second. I will bring up the asylum support from the .gov website. Give you an idea what asylum seekers, not just migrants, asylum seekers. You've got to be applying for asylum to get this. You're not going to get just as an economic migrant just coming over, what have you. Unless you can prove that you are fleeing tyranny, so to speak, or your life is at risk. Maybe you're a gay person, for instance, and you're coming from somewhere where they don't like gay people. They chop off your bits and stuff, and your hands and your head. That kind of place. But it sounds a bit like Khashoggi, Khashoggi, the journalist who got he got mincemeat, didn't he? Chucked in a case down at the was it in Saudi somewhere? Some fucking crikey, where was it again? Oh, anyway, I guess he was a reporter who basically, journalist who was and campaigner against what's going on over there. So yeah, these people are just horrendous. So anyway, I'm waffling now. So what do you get? All right, what do you get if you are an asylum seeker? Like I said, an asylum seeker doesn't mean to say this is what you get if you're a migrant. Okay, now you'll be given somewhere to live if you need it. Okay, I don't mean to say it's gonna be a lovely 3-bedroom semi-detached house. You know what I mean? Or a little cottage with a picket fence. No. No, you'll be shoved in a hotel somewhere with a shitload of other people. And a lot of these hotels aren't fit. I mean, they're pretty shit places. They're not, yeah. And they're cramped. Absolutely cramped. I don't like that idea, don't get me wrong. Because I think it destroys the soul of a town. Because obviously you don't get tourism. Because tourists have got nowhere to go. So, you've got your tourist industries and what have you in those towns. That is a problem. I think it is. I might be wrong, but, I feel it's a bit of an issue. Plus, it riles people up. I don't think it's very helpful. So, it could be in a flat, house, hostel, or bed and breakfast. It could be whatever they can find you, basically. Different standards for asylum seekers than there is for families that are going through, for council housing. Go for council housing. There are different rules. Now, cash support. They'll get £49 per week per person. So £7 a day. So using a couple, you've got to get your food out of that, You've got to pay for your food. And then you've got to think about transportation and shit like that. We've got to be able to get about. To make your appointments. And they're not allowed to work, you see. They're not allowed to work. So it's not so they can go and get a job somewhere. Not that they're doing things correctly. So they're stuck. So they are going to be trying to get some kind of, I don't know, solace somewhere. But these people, they go on and on and on about how much they get. £7 a day ain't going to go far in the UK, especially in current times. And that guy there is going on about how he can't make ends meet on £7 a day. Yeah. This is a case of people buying like bags of rice and pasta and shit like that. Stuff with not a lot of nourishment in it. £7 a day. So no, they're not going and spend unless they're from a family that's already got money. They're not going to be in these places and on £7 a day, are they? He's just talking out of his fucking ass. Now, unless they are breaking the rules. If they're breaking the rules and doing work on the side when they shouldn't be, well, that is a problem. They shouldn't be doing that. Now, they get a payment card if they do not take the offer of somewhere to live. Yeah. So they will not be given any money, and they will not be given a payment card. You do get extra money if you're pregnant. This per week, with extra £5.25 if you're a pregnant mother, and if you've got a baby under 1 year old, you get an extra £9.50 a week. If the child is aged between 1 to 3, you get £5.25 a week. None of this stuff is going to make you a rich person, is it? None of this stuff is. So applying for you can get maternity grants and what have you. But anyway, the other things that are quite useful if you are, I don't know, a health migrant. Your real reason for going to the UK is because you want to get, I don't know, some treatment of some kind, and you're not really an asylum seeker. But yeah, that's bollocks and all that. He's got to travel all that way. you know, to get free healthcare. That's ridiculous. So you can get free National Health Service healthcare, such as you can see a doctor or get hospital treatment. You also get free prescriptions for medicine and free dental care for your teeth. That is all very well if there's a dentist that'll take you. There ain't no dentists in the UK. They're all chock-a-block, they are. So you're not going to get into a dentist anyway. So the free eye tests, well, that's only like, what, 20 quid for an eye test. And help paying for glasses. Kids can go to school. Alright? That's it. There's nothing that's going to be, oh wow, look at they get in a car, they get flat screen TVs. Because that's the bollocks these people can't try and tell you. That's absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. These people ain't got flipping brain cell to, to rub together. These morons like this geezer and the people that happen to be in the chat. Oh, shall I show you? Okay.
So, decide to chat.
Sorry. So, let's drag this over here and let's change places. Oh, changing places. Okay, so there's the comment section. This is on TikTok, okay? Which might be no more soon because there is no deal and there never was a deal. And I did tell you, but, no one paid any attention. They thought I was lying. Oh, no, Trump says the deal's all signed and sealed. No, it fucking weren't. There never was. President Xi had to sign it off. Anyway, this is on TikTok. So they're all agreeing with him. Stand up, guys. Wakey, wakey. All towns are the same, bro. Most are no-go areas. This is rubbish. Absolute rubbish. While we are drafting and paying taxes to keep the scroungers. Do you honestly think people have gone over to the UK for £7 a day? Fucking ridiculous. At £7 a day, they're never going to get the money back for the boat, are they? That they had to chip in for to get across the channel. They're living a happy life while we are surviving. That's what people are. That's why people are angry. Nothing to do with colour. It's the unfairness. Bollocks, you racist feckin' bastards. This guy fits the stereotype, wouldn't you say? If there was a stereotype, that's him. Tommy Robinson wannabe feckin' assholes. Look at the state of him, honestly. He is certainly a feckin' gammon. Tattoos all over his body. I don't want tattoos, to be fair. I've got a couple of W's on my buttocks. See, every time I bend over, it goes, wow. They're living a happy life while we are surviving. It's not till you have a day off work you realise there's another world going on. Oh, for God's sake. You've said exactly what we all think. Sick and tired of it too. So this is why people, bloody Nigel Farage's bastard party is going to get in. Yeah, the Reform Party. This is why they're going to get in, because these people exist. And they're breeding. They're breeding. This is why we have bricks, if you know what I mean. Fuck's sake. Tommy Robinson's this geezer. The Andrew Tates, all them lot, they all need a knackers job. You can't have these kind of people breeding and bringing kids up for the next generation of fucking bastards. So I just say it as I see it. But what an arsehole. Just look like those arseholes in the United States. The MAGA arseholes. And the GOP. A bunch of fucking religious nut jobs who, quite frankly, ain't really. But how can they be religious when they are covering up for a kiddie fiddler? Yeah. More images, apparently, of Donald Trump and little girls sitting on his lap, if you know what I mean. Sleazy fucking bastards. All these people are shouting out about it, right? Okay, they're all rapists, all this. These kind of people are the ones that are probably committing the crimes. It's usually that type. What an arsehole. It's like that Connor geezer in Ireland. He wants to be the president or whatever it is of Ireland. And he's no better. He's another sex offender. They're all just assholes. Sorry. Just say it as I see it. If the shoe fits, you know, walks like a duck, talks like a duck. It's fucking asshole that it is. Sorry. So Tourette's. I have to blur every so often. You see, I need to get it out of my system. Otherwise, I can't make future videos. You see, you fucking bastard cunt and wanker. Anyway, I said that. I feel better now, I tell you. Oh, that I do. Anyway, well, yeah, please boot the old like button and maybe subscribe to the channel or bell icon. And, you know, avoid these people like the fucking plague. But, you know, they are going to be given, how to put it, kudos, justification, oh, crikey, what's the phrase? Oh, God, yeah, my mind's gone a blank. Anyway, they're going to justify their point of view when fucking Nigel Farage ends up being the Prime Minister of the UK, which could actually happen. What the hell? The man hasn't even done his job in the UK in his own constituency. He's swanning around everywhere. In the US, normally, you know, doing his thing over there, you know, just trying to feck up the US even more than it already is. Do you know what we need? We need ice, all right? But we need ice to get these bloody gammon people, all right? That's, yeah, you know, these people. Scoop them up. That's what we need. We need a different sort of ice, though. Okay? So, yeah, that's what we should be doing. Sticking them in some kind of detention centre somewhere, you know, with barbed wire fences, razor wire, if you like, you know, and just. Oh, God! Do you know what? I hate these people. I don't hate many people, but these people I just hate. They bring out the worst in me. These hateful fucking bastards. They just make me hateful. I hate them for it, you know. Arseholes. Sorry. Anyway, I just thought I should share my feelings about these assholes. Assholes. Anyway, like I say, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, little bell icon so you get all first video in your pocket every time I upload another video. And please share my videos. I need the views. I need YouTube to say, hello, you do exist. Alright? Been doing this like 7 years. I can't seem to get, you know, made a bit of ground recently and then it's gone dead again. Take the asshole. YouTube fucking assholes here. You moan, groan. Anyway, toodaloo. And have a lovely weekend.